Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I'm going to share one of the most awaited hiring. Accenture has finally opened up its associate software engineer hiring for the 2022 batch. Now, this is not just for the 2022 batch, but also for 2019, 2020, 2021 and 2022. So, 4 batches are eligible for this hiring. So, let's go on to the video. So now this associate software engineer is the entry level software engineer role into Accenture, and so salary is 4.5 lakhs per annum, and as far as dates are concerned, there is no registration end date given. So those who are eligible and willing to apply for this can apply like as early as possible, and those who are shortlisted, like subsequently maybe like in a few days time or in a couple of weeks, those who are shortlisted, they'll conduct the exam in batches. The communication will be sent for mock test and subsequent actual assessment, and then those who qualify their assessment will get the interview, but no dates are given. So those who are eligible and willing can apply as early as possible. Now coming to the educational qualification, BE, BTech all streams are eligible, ME, MTech all streams are eligible, MCA eligible, MSc Computer Science and IT, these 2 branches are eligible, right? Now if you possess any other UG, PG degree other than what is mentioned here, then you can apply for the SASA hiring, that is the System Application Services Associate hiring by Accenture. Now so that's more like a tech support, application support, testing support kind of a role. Now that application link is also given in the description below. You can make use of it if you have any other degree, okay, and for the like the same batches, okay, and only full-time courses are allowed. So here percentage criteria is not mentioned. Usually they have like 60 GPA, 60% or 6.5 CGPA, 65% like that. They usually mention the degree. Okay, no, Accenture usually doesn't ask for 10th, 12th percentage, but they give certain percentage for degree. But here they have not actually mentioned in the eligibility criteria. They have not mentioned anything regarding the percentage criteria. Now, as far as arrears are concerned, no active backlogs. Okay. Both during the application process as well as at the time of onboarding, and for as far as break is concerned, maximum of 1 year gap in education post 10 standard. Okay, so that's what is mentioned regarding the break. And regarding recent appearance, the candidate should not have appeared in any of the Accenture recruitment assessment or interview process in the last 3 months. Okay, so 3 months gap should be there between the previous appearance. And year of passing, I have already mentioned this: 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019. So the 4 batches are eligible. Now, so they also mentioned that candidates should not have more than 11 months of experience. Now coming to the selection process, so the first round will be cognitive and technical assessment. Okay, and that the duration is like 1.5 hours. And so the cognitive assessment includes like 50 questions on English ability, critical thinking and problem solving, abstract reasoning. Okay, and then technical assessment includes 40 questions on common application and MS Office, pseudocode, fundamentals of networking, security and cloud. So now this usually is conducted by like sometimes it's conducted by AMCAT, sometimes it is conducted by Mercer Metal. Okay, so they outsource the assessment process to different companies. Okay, so it depends on like which, so like, but the process is same. Okay, the process, the timing, the format, everything is same. So the first round is cognitive and technical assessment, and very important instruction here: you will have to wait like for 5-10 minutes after you complete the cognitive and technical assessment. Okay, and then you will get a notification, right? And after the notification, you will go to the, if you are getting qualified in this round, you will go for the next round, right? And it is also very clearly mentioned that you have to meet the section cutoff as well as the subsection cutoff in the assessment to be considered for further rounds. And the coding round is mandatory. Okay, post clearing cognitive, post clearing the first round, the second round coding assessment is mandatory. And those who do not clear the cognitive and technical assessment or fail to participate in the assessment will end their candidature. That is what they have mentioned. Okay, now these things are mentioned by the Accenture hiring team themselves. Okay, So second part, okay, so those who qualify, like, so you have to wait for 5-10 minutes, and those who qualify will go for the coding. So wherein they'll ask for, like, the duration is 45 minutes. There are 2 questions which you can solve using any of the following languages that are mentioned: C, C++, .NET, Java, Python, right? And then you'll have the third assessment would be the communication assessment, and this is like approximately 30 minutes, and this you will receive a separate email with timelines, login details to participate in the assessment. Communication assessment will be on the parameters like sentence mastery, vocabulary, fluency, pronunciation. And so subsequently, so those who qualify the written test will go for the technical interview and the HR interview, right? So they just mentioned interview, but it include like technical and HR. So this is the selection process. Now coming to the job description, I'll just run through this part, quickly. So a typical software engineer role at the entry level, okay, you are expected to design, build, test, assemble, support, configure application using business requirements, okay. So, and you have to understand business drivers that will impact performance and deliver software to those expectations, okay. So bake technology trends into solutions, participate in the development of automation solutions, and so on. And so responsible for incident resolution and support extended to customers through voice interaction, email, chat, remote support. And so you're also expected to participate and resolve business issues with agility. So these are like general expectations, okay. So multidisciplinary and versatile with aptitude to learn and apply new skills, good analytical and problem solving, communication, and all that, okay. So you have to deliver code to time, quality expectations, and participate in peer reviews, okay. So take ownership, right? So all this flexibility in work, and timings, etc. So these are the regular job description given, right? And they also give preferences to some of the technologies, okay. So basic understanding of AB AP development on HANA, CDS, AMDP, performance analysis, experience or knowledge in configuration, customization of Salesforce.com applications, okay. So good working knowledge of J2. So these are not mandatory, but they, because anyhow this is a fresher hiring, but these are like some of the preferences, okay. If you have any knowledge and development experience of .NET, okay, so that is also an advantage. They've also mentioned additionally like something related to the job description related to test automation, wherein so you may be expected to create test designs, test process, test cases, and test data, apply business and functional knowledge including testing standards, guidelines, testing methodology to meet teams overall testing objectives, etc., right? So these are given. Now how to apply, I'll give the complete details, okay. So the link to apply is given in the description below. Now it's a common form for all the 4 batches. So you have to enter your name, date of birth, gender, email ID, mobile number, university registration number, current location, and then you have to enter your education details, okay, your 10th, 12th, and graduation, and if suppose you have a PG also. Then you have to enter the professional details, skills details, okay, certification details. I mean, if whatever you have, you have to of course education details are mandatory, but other things whatever you have, you have to mention, otherwise you can skip the part, okay. So language certification, like, and also you are asked for preferred job location, 3 locations. I'll show you what are the locations available and other details. So you have to upload your resume, okay, or CV in the supported format. You have to upload your passport size photograph, college ID card, and government ID card. PAN card is what mentioned. It is PAN card is mandatory. Let's say you are from 2022 batch, you don't have a PAN card. So you get a PAN card like in 2 days. I mean, you can apply it yourself, okay. So you can apply it yourself, and you can get the PAN card, at least the PAN card number and the virtual card, you can get it in 2 days, okay. So you can apply for a PAN card if you don't have one. If you already have one, then it's fine. You can just scan it and upload it, right? And so they also give the system requirements for the online test. You can just have a look at it. And preferred job location: Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Pune, Mumbai, Gurugram. These are the location. So you have to choose any 3 of this 7 given. And so these are the primary skills mentioned, okay. So whatever you have an idea or some kind of certification or knowledge, you can mention it, right? And if you have any certification, okay, so primary skill and secondary skill like related certification, you have to enter. So these things you can go through it carefully. If you don't have any of this, of course you can definitely apply for this, but if you have some skill set and related certifications, please do like enter the form very carefully and then apply for it. Now if you have any queries, please do post your questions in the comment section below. I'll be very happy to answer your queries. And if you like this information, if you like this video, click on the like button and share it with your friends. And if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.